Move your hats. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing while we remember those who have passed since the last meeting. Lisa M. Decker. Iris G. McDole. Julie Torres. Thank you. We have two members tonight who are going to be on Zoom. Both of them are ill. The supervisor, Mr. Houck, and town clerk, Ms. Collier. And Mr. Houck will be voting during the meeting.
The town board agrees that they have a reasonable excuse not to appear in person and they can participate via Zoom, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll call. Supervisor Houck.
Aye.
Mr. Machetta.
Present.
I'm here, Paul.
Mr. Tussolino.
I'm here.
Cassie Spohr. And Bill Brown. I am here. Fire exit is behind me, over there. Do not use the elevators. Do not use any other exits in case of emergency. We do have correspondence tonight. Mr. Tussolino will read something into the record.
This is a letter to the Wawarsing Town Board. I could not let this year pass without letting you know and thanking you for the implementation of the senior program this year. I have been attending this program since it started in October. Our town is blessed to have Nisari Lewis Rivera, who does a fantastic job making this a warm and welcoming place for seniors to come to share a meal and participate in an assortment of crafts, games, and activities. Seniors who would likely be at home and alone now have a place to go 2 days a week. We have all met new people and made new friends this year. Nisari encourages us to share our talents with each other. A shout out to Marcy Schwab, who runs a great bingo game after lunch on Thursdays. Today was our holiday party and a wonderful time was had by all. There were donations from many town organizations and businesses. A special thank you to Family of Ellenville, Ellenville Reformed Church, Nappaneck Public Interest Group, Ellenville Central School District, and Sammy Brown's Restaurant, who also provides our lunches each week. Thank you for all your generosity. Thank you also to all the seniors who brought food for our party and to Nilsa Cruz, who helped serve lunch today. A special surprise came today with the arrival of the chamber singers from the Ellenville High School. It was such a treat as they sang all the familiar Christmas and other holiday songs. We were also encouraged to sing along, and before long, the room was totally filled with holiday carolers, young and old. For any seniors who are not aware of this program, it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We meet at the Trudy Resnick Farber Building on 50 Center Street in Ellenville. Sincerely, Jeanette Tussolino.
Thank you. Well, Mr. Collier, any attorney concerns?
No, we haven't already discussed.
Okay. We're now at petitioner's time. Any of those wishing to speak at this time, either via Zoom or present in the room, now is your chance. Hearing none, we will move on for a couple minutes to the agenda before we go into a public hearing. Resolution number 2023, the Wawarsing Town Board by resolution authorizes the supervisor to enter into an agreement with the state of New York for financial assistance for the FAA project number 3-36-0201-045-2023. Joseph Y. Resnick Airport Environmental Assessment for on and off airport obstruction removal. This is a resolution which is a roll call vote. Mr. Machetta?
Aye.
Mr. Tussolino?
Aye.
Ms. Spohr?
Aye.
Supervisor Houck? Supervisor Hout?
He's on mute.
He said aye.
Can't read his lips, he said aye. He's on mute.
Unmute yourself.
He's trying to, he said.
And I say aye.
He did a thumbs up.
He did, okay.
Okay. Resolution 2023, the Wawarsing Town Board by resolution authorizes the supervisor to enter into an agreement with the state of New York for financial assistance for FAA project number 3-36-021-046-2023, Joseph Y. Resnick Airport Terminal Apron and Taxi Lane Rehabilitation.
I'll make that
Construction.
motion.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
No, it's roll call.
Resolution.
Roll call.
Aye.
Roll
Okay,
call.
roll call vote. Mr. Machetta?
Aye.
Mr.
Aye.
Castellino? Cassie?
Aye.
Supervisor Hauk?
Aye.
Okay, and I vote aye.
7:05.
7:05,
I'll make a motion that we open the public hearing.
I'll second it.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The purpose of the public hearing is to receive public input for the purpose of amending Town Law, Chapter 46, Article 2, 46-9, A and B and D.
I can just briefly state, the fees for neutered and unneutered dogs hasn't been changed in, I think, 10 or 15 or 20 years. So there was a proposed change, and I thought it would be simpler rather than keep putting in dollar amounts, to just say that all changes can be by resolution in the future, resolution of the full board. And so I think we're upping one fee from 5 to 10, plus the mandatory state surcharge, and the other fee from 10 to 15.50 or 10.50 to 15, and plus the mandatory state charge. So it's just gonna read and simplify in the future that anytime we wanna make these changes, it'll be by resolution rather than going through the cumbersome amendment of the town law. So I would urge you to adopt this.
I move to close the public hearing.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So I did prepare a resolution, which the town clerk has in her possession. I didn't realize she wasn't gonna be here tonight. But basically, so I would suggest we have a resolution on the floor to adopt local law 6, which is this law, for the purpose of amending chapter 46, article 2, 46.9 A, B, and D. It's a dog control licensing, law, and it would allow for future changes to be by resolution rather than going through the process of amending the local law.
We get a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay, it's a roll call vote. Mr. Machetta?
Aye.
Mr. Castellino?
Aye.
Ms. Spore?
Aye.
Supervisor Hauk?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Jackie, I believe I gave you the certifications to send to Albany. You can send those in tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, I guess?
Yes,
Okay,
I do it probably tomorrow.
thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Number 1, town board to approve the attached budget modifications. There were no budget modifications. Number 2, town board to approve bills as audited. We have proper signatures.
Correct.
I'll move it.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Jackie, can you hear who's making the motions, and or do you want us to
Yes, I
repeat?
can.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Number 3, town board to approve the assessor department report for November 23rd. Number 4, the building department report for November 23rd, or November 2023. The justice court report for November 2023. The highway department report for November 2023. The town clerk's report for November 2023, the youth commission report for November 2023, the dog control officer's report for November 2023, the supervisor's report for November 2023.
I'll move 3 through 10.
I'll second it.
Okay, 3 through 10 has been moved. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Number 11, Town Board to approve payment application number 5 in the amount of $29,450 to J&J SAS Electrical Incorporated for the Highway Garage and Rehabilitation Project Electrical.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Number 12, Town Board to approve payment application number 6 in the amount of $346,892.50 to Darlin Associates Incorporated for the Highway Garage and Rehabilitation Project General Construction.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Town Board to approve payment application number 3 in the amount of $44,441 to DJ Heating and Air Conditioning Incorporated for the Highway Garage and Rehabilitation Project Mechanical.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
Aye.
Number 14, Town Board to approve invoice number 20237265 in the amount of $2,025 to Advanced Testing Company Incorporated for the new Highway Garage and Rehabilitation Project.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Number 15, Town Board to approve the purchase of a 2024 Ram 2500 Tradesman Crew Cab 4x4 in the amount of $56,637.75 from Robert Green Truck Division for the Highway Department.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion's carried. Number 16, Town Board to approve the purchase of a 2024 Ram DD8L63 regular cab chassis 4x4 in the amount of $79,452.25 from Robert Green Truck Division for the Highway Department.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Number 17, Town Board to approve the summer sport camp program to be held daily after summer camp. The fee is $25 per session.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Number 18, Town Board to accept the resignation of Douglas Hart from the Town of Wawarsing Planning Board. His resignation is as of December 31st, 2023.
With regret, I'll make the motion.
And with regret, I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And a big thank you to Doug Hart for his years of service to the planning board and the town of Wawarsing.
Absolutely.
Wonderful job.
He'll be missed. Number 19, Town Board to accept the resignation of Bonnie Hull from the Joint Historic Preservation Commission. Her resignation is as of December 31st, 2023.
I'll make it.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
And thank you to Bonnie for her service to the town.
Yes.
Number 20, Town Board to authorize the town clerk to refer the Town of Wawarsing short-term rental local law to the Ulster County Planning Board and the Town of Wawarsing Planning Board for review and comments.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Number 21, Town Board to authorize the town clerk to advertise for public hearing to be held on Thursday, January 18th, 2024 at 7:05 p.m. in Town Hall Courtroom. The purpose of the public hearing is to receive input from the public regarding the short-term rental local law.
So moved.
Second.
That
Yeah.
time has been clarified as 7:05? Okay, so make the.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
No problem, just asking, thank you.
Yep.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, it's now time for liaisons. Mr. Page, do you have anything for the
Well, I
board?
wasn't gonna say too much, but this past storm, everybody calls the town barn, and they keep saying, your water, your water. It's our problem. It's not town water. I had a lot of calls, roads closed, this, that, and the other thing. Typically, every road that they talk about usually closes every time any kind of flooding goes on. I was a little upset sometimes. People don't realize that like 4.5 inches of water, it's gotta go somewhere. I just wish, you know, they kind of think a little bit before they call a town and start making all kinds of noise. That's all I have to say right now.
Okay. My concerns are a big thank you to the highway department for the job that you guys do during these storms and the inclement weather that we've had lately with much rain. Parks and trails, the storm caused some damage on the trails down by the new bridge that was installed recently. And we'll be looking at trying to get that repaired in the near future. A big thank you to Nilsari for her work with the senior citizens of the area and also the youth of the area with many programs and many new programs scheduled for the coming year. Transfer station permits are now available, same price as last year. However, the price per bag has gone up to meet the cost of the having the stuff carted away. And that's all I have. Oh, two pieces of playground equipment have arrived. The double wheelchair swing and the metal ladder device are both here, ready for installation. Cassie?
Well, according to Facebook, the senior citizens had an awesome time at the Senior Bash today to celebrate the holidays. I was saddened that I couldn't be there, but I knew Nasari would pull it off with her great panache that she always does. Wawarsing Water District, the treatment plant is up and doing its thing. We're still waiting on the health department to clear it, but all of the filters have been brought online. As soon as we have Department of Health come in and they're retesting the water because we ran it through the filters and they have to do retesting. Once that's clarified, we will be ready to put Steve Bradley's name on it. The storm was a challenge for the water and sewer guys. We processed a lot of water. 4 inches of water is a lot of water through the sewer system, but it managed quite well. We did have a few problems, and the guys stayed on top of them through the whole storm, and I really appreciate the effort they put out. And now, this is my very last meeting as a council person. It has been my honor and privilege to serve the community and to serve this board. And I don't know what the future is going to hold for me, but I will take the friendships and the knowledge that I learned at this job with me. And I'm always available to help anybody who needs help. If there's a task that he's doing and I can help, please feel free to reach out to me. If there are any liaisons that I'm leading and people have questions or concerns about what to do with this information or they're lacking information, I'd be happy to sit with anybody that has questions. I wish every one of you a very healthy and safe New Year and a happy Christmas as well. And that's all I have tonight.
My turn, Bill?
Mr. Tussolino, your
Well,
turn.
like Cassie, this is my last board meeting. I can't believe that 4 years have gone by so fast. We've gone through COVID together. We've gone through a lot of storms together. We've gone through a lot of wonderful things that I think of, happening with the town. I want to wish Joe Steckler and Johnny Frost my best wishes to you guys as you fill our positions. As Cassie said, we're still around. We're not going anywhere. And there's a lot of things for a lot of people to still be doing. I think we've made a lot of progress over the past 4 years, and I'm really excited and encouraged to see that we've got some new blood and some new folks coming into the environment here in the town, and look forward to a lot of good things for us all in the future. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Mr. Machetta.
Sure, I'm gonna run down my list, starting with emergency services. I'm gonna pretty much do this almost like a end of year kind of thing, but also give you the stats. Start emergency services, KFAS has been working towards forming a district in our town to cover the district of the Cohonson Fire Department. And hopefully we'll be contracting with them for coverage for next year also. They responded to 817 calls so far this year as of the end of November. Ellenville Rescue, no problems or concerns to report there. They have responded to 1,615 calls as of the end of November. As far as the fire departments go, Napanock responded to 184 calls so far to the end of November 2023. Craigsmore responded to 66 calls so far. Cohonson 120 calls so far. Ellenville Fire 438 calls so far. Building department, we implemented a lot of change this year into the department, and they helped to make the department run more efficiently and easier for the public to deal with. We hired John Umbrizat as a full-time code enforcement officer, and TJ Brawley as a full-time building inspector. With more manpower, able to deal with the inspections on a much quicker basis, whether it was building related or fire inspections. We've also purchased some new software that will make it easier for our inspectors to utilize their time better in the field, and to soften up the amount of two-handed entry data into our system from them to the people in the office. The software is going to be going into effect in the new year. I would also like to recognize one of the person in the office, which is Barbara Doolittle, and all the hard work she's put in during all these transitions over the last year. She's hung in there and kept the everyday business in check in that office. As far as the highway department goes, Tony, first of all, I got to start off by thanking everybody on your crew, from you down to the lowest man in the totem pole. You guys do a fabulous job out there. The condition of our roads show that you guys are really working hard to keep us and the town roads in the best, keep our town roads in the best conditions so we can all travel. Our team's out there early every day, whether it's cleaning up roads, ditching, blacktopping, trimming trees, taking care of flood problems and ice and snow, and they heed the call in all types of weather, making our roads passable so we can get on with our daily lives. And I just want to say thank you. You guys make my liaison position a lot easier by the great work you guys do. I know a lot of times people call and complain about this and that, like we just did with the water, but it doesn't go unnoticed, at least in my eyes. And thank you very much, and you've been a great leader to that department. I appreciate it. As you all know, the highway garage is going up. You can pretty much see it. We talk about it every month. It's going to be beneficial in a lot of different ways, and most importantly, be able to keep millions of dollars of equipment that we have undercover. Stuff that was sitting outside can now be put undercover, and over the years the machinery has gotten so much bigger and the demands have increased, and we've outgrown that last building. We all know we're going to be rehabbing that building to get that back up into working order and make it a safer place to work. As far as the Village of Ellenville goes, in 2023 we had a lot of great things happen between the village and the town. It seems that we started breaking down the walls that had divided us for so many years, and we started working together more and more, from the highway department helping out the village and also the parks department. We've successfully built an emergency shelter, which hopefully we would never have to use. But the positive thing is we had an intermunicipal agreement to do something together, and it actually worked. Same thing with the parks. We're making headway with the Burn Road Park, and I can't wait to see what else is coming down the pike in the future. We all know it was long overdue, but we're headed in the right direction. Hopefully moving forward, we can stay on the path of getting things accomplished for all the taxpayers. At the end of the day, we're all neighbors in this same small town. There's so much positive energy going through this place right now. We should all enjoy it and ride this wave all the way to the end. As far as the assessor's office, we only hear about the assessor and what she does, but we can't forget the other pieces to the puzzle in that office. Stacy and Pat, I want to thank them for also being a part of that puzzle that makes this department as strong as it is. The workload there is heavy, we all know it is, and the women there have done an exceptional job. I can't thank Renee enough for all the hard work she does for the town and the village as the assessor. I've seen firsthand the struggles that she goes through on a daily basis to juggle both village and town and keep up with the constant changes. She's definitely on top of her game. And finally, as Paul and Cassie said, this is their last meeting. Cassie, I'll start with you. The people in Napanock, Wawarsing, Cohonson should all be grateful that they had you jump on in the time you did and take on the responsibility with Paul in getting water and sewer up and running. You jumped into that position knowing absolutely nothing, and you come out of this at the meetings talking about stuff that I'd never heard of before. Whoever gets your liaison position, I hope it's not me. Terry, listen to this conversation, please, because those are some pretty big shoes to fill. It's not going to be easy to do. Paul, you changed technology in this town. I mean, people talk about it. You know, we had people here tonight that are thanking for Channel 23, the recording of the meetings. Right now, you're recording me speaking. Without that, people wouldn't get the information. I can't make it here. I know not a lot of people come here. There's not anybody really watching on Zoom. But if you go to the YouTube page and look at our video, you can see actually how many people have viewed the video. And that's all because of your hard work. You took your lifelong expertise working in your field and you brought it into the town. And I appreciate it. You made my job a lot easier also. I look forward to the two new members that are coming on the town board. I look forward to working with you guys. I hope that you guys will still stay involved. You brought so much positive energy to this board. I'd like to still see you here at our meetings, and if ever I could do anything to help you guys out, let me know.
Gotta help us build a firehouse now.
Yes. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck to you both. And Machetta out. Merry Christmas to everyone. Safe and Happy New Year.
Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Now we have Terry.
Got Terry.
Oh,
You can mute him.
Terry. Supervisor?
Yeah.
Motion to adjourn.
We got about 20 seconds left. Put it right on the tape.
I think Mike may have beat some of my comments in length, but they were very accurate, very thoughtful. Again, we thank Cassie and Paul for the positive things that they've done as council people. And January 4th, we're going to have the organizational meeting. So anybody that's listening or watching the meeting, come to that meeting or zoom in on that, because that's when we do the state of the town, where I sent out emails to all the department heads, and the liaison and elected officials will be gathering typically the stuff that Mike just talked about with his liaisons, but we're going to do it for all the liaisons that we have in the town. So that's a good meeting to go to because it establishes salaries, it establishes many things that we're going to be doing for the year. It talks about what has been accomplished in the past and what time frame that it was accomplished in. Some of them longer than others, but some of them, like the water district, should be finished, which is a good thing. It's probably up to about $23 million at this point. The treatment plant in Napanock on Institution Road is it's ready to be used. So we're going to have we're going to call it the Stephen F. Bradley treatment plant, and have a ceremony for that. But in general, I'd like to thank the board, Attorney Collier, Town Clerk Jackie, on working together as a team. Sometimes we had issues, but we got through it, and we're working for the benefit of the community and the whole. And like Mike had said, I think this was a kind of a banner year when it came to the working with the village, especially with Burn Road Park. We were also helped by the fact that the county was giving grants. So, by us designing a joint application which resulted in about $400,000 worth of improvements, which seems like a lot of money, but it's not when you get to the long run. But we have plans. Anybody listening, or anybody on Facebook, anybody off the street, anybody reading the newspapers, there's a plan in place for that. The Parks and Recreation for the village and the town is part of that, and we're going to make it the best park that we can for the money that we have. So at this point, I'd like to wish everybody Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and any holiday that you celebrate. I hope that's a good holiday, and bring family together. And we'll see you on the meeting on January 4th. So at this point, I'd like to make a motion to close the meeting.
I'll
Hold
make
that
a motion
thought,
to.
one minute,
Hold
one
that
second.
thought.
We're not done, Supervisor. We'll take care of that here.
I got one thing to say.
What? I wanna say one
Oh,
thing.
all right, I'll fight you for it. Arm wrestle?
All right, Bill.
I just want to personally thank Paul and Cassie for helping me through the first 2 years of my term. They taught me a lot, and they helped me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Gonna miss them. Looking forward to working with Joe and Johnny. I think we have a great board, and we're gonna continue the path that we're on. And dates to remember: Town Hall's closed Christmas Day and New Year's Day. And Cassie Sporer has one more thing that she'd
Yes,
like to
I
say.
forgot to tell everybody that I had a family crisis today, so I don't have the final tally on the decorating contest. I will publish it first thing tomorrow morning when I get into my office, and we'll have our winners up on Facebook and all our social media. So I apologize for not getting that done, but everybody will know the results tomorrow.
And with that, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Harry, feel better. Feel
Take
better,
care,
Harry.
Terry.